You said to me that you've had a few flaws with the movie. Do tell, because I didn't see anything wrong. Like, I was watching this, I was like, because I'm an editor, I noticed any editing mistake. Any editing mistake, I'm just like, ha, I spotted that. Audio's wrong. No, you cut that wrong. No, the angle's wrong. Nothing. Couldn't see a single thing with this film.
Right. There weren't issues in terms of the way the film was produced. The film was, like, absolutely fantastic. The camera angles were good. And my issue was, obviously, with the main theme Skyfall, and I know you like it.
Yeah,
and
a lot.
I didn't like the theme song. What I didn't like more was, in Casino Royale, when you had the main theme, and then they played, as he was moving between areas, they were doing wide shots of the landscape he was going to. They had the theme played on a violin, basically, and like a string version of it. And I like that in Casino Royale because Casino Royale and Quantum of Solace had a theme, whereas Skyfall was basically 2 notes repeated. The main theme of it was like, is it Skyfall? Da 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 da, and it was like that, and it doesn't sound. It didn't sound good in kind of the string bit, and that's a very minor criticism. That wasn't the biggest one. The biggest one was kind of the villain. I didn't like him.
Really?
Yeah.
What?
Everyone else.
Okay, I know exactly why you didn't like him. I'm going to say this right now. You don't like The Dark Knight. That's why. Because this villain's pretty much like the Joker equivalent.
Yeah, and I'll totally agree with you on that. Because the one thing which gets me is there's no way you can plan that stuff out and get it to happen like that. Just the bit where he first goes, he's like, he says some explosions, and he goes, does that for me? And he goes, no, this isn't, a train comes through. Like that, no.
Yeah, okay, I'll give you that. I'll give you that one. That one, he couldn't plan that at that perfect time. But the rest of it, you could plan very easily.
Yes, no, I don't know. I felt he was just too over the top. I like with most Bond villains, their motivations are sketchy at best, but that's Bond villain for me. This guy had no motivation for being crazy. He was just like, he's like he had a mother's complex or something. I didn't like it, and I also didn't
That's actually what I liked. I genuinely, the mother's complex thing is actually supposed to be there, because I think, like, personally, I thought of it as like he saw M as a mother, like, kind of thing. Even though
he betrayed him, kind of thing.
Yeah, that's why I thought it worked very well.
You see, Judi Dench has been in Bond since Goldeneye, and don't get me wrong, Judi Dench was really good in her role, but I know there's people are going to complain about this, but I didn't feel there was enough reason for him to cry at the end when she died. That was like, what's going on here? She's been in for 3 Bonds. No, not 3 Bonds. Sorry, Goldeneye. Tomorrow Never Dies. There was not enough. Die Another Day. God, for goodness sake. Casino Royale. Quantum. So she's been like 7 Bonds.
Yeah.
Out of the 22. And when the other guy disappeared, which pretty much what he did, he just disappeared. There was no mention. I don't think there was much mention of it. Oh, very nice. But yeah, I don't know. I just felt. I know there's a respect that they had. I mean, they kind of built a relationship between them that was believable. But I don't know. I just didn't expect him to cry at it, and all the bringing up of his childhood. Maybe they're probably going to start making young Bond films.
Nah, I don't know.
No, I know what you mean. I'm not sure I'd enjoy them, but there's a market out there for kids that would enjoy the young Bond books, and young Bond books were written well, and I did like them. So I don't know.